not sleep together. Not sleep together. Not sleep together. Hello, everyone. Give me a minute here and we're gonna get the class start in a minute. Okay, let me check to make sure everyone can hear me well and see me. Give me a minute here and we're gonna... Okay, so it's looking like everyone can hear me and see me, so very good. All right. Welcome everyone to NLG class level 1, day 2. My name is Susan Long. I'll be the instructor for this evening. I'm excited to have everyone here. Welcome back. Now class gonna end at hopefully right at 8 o'clock. We're gonna take a break at 7:20 to 7:30. And I will come in to transmit the daily support energy at 7:30. So your break is 7:20 to 7:30. Please come back in at 7:30 after your break and receive healing energy. This is going to help you getting more energy into your brain. So I would strongly recommend it. Now for activation, you have to get the activation. It's requirement to go to level 2 and so forth. Level 1 include 2 requirement activations. We did one yesterday on the brain cell activation. And today we are going to do the stem cell activation. And that would have to be from me during class live. Now, when I say live activation, means in real time, where I'll be sitting on this side, transmitting the energy, and you'll be receiving in real time and not from a past recording of the class. So it's live in real time for the activation to work. Practice level 1 formula that you receive. Let me know in the chat section on your experience of anything unusual. Please let me know. Just put it in the chat section. And if you're not comfortable putting in the chat section, I will provide an email later that you can have a private discussion with me about it. But yesterday, formula will be replaced with today's new formula. Before we dive into class topics, I just want to say this is your chance to rewrite your destiny. It truly is. Maybe not wholly, but a good solid amount. Depends on how hard you work at it. And understand the key of this method and make adjustment. And the more serious you are, the more you're gonna get to rewrite your destiny. So to be successful at rewriting our destiny, we really have to apply the 5 forms of love and morality. Now, yesterday we talked about loving oneself. We went really extensive into that. So today I'm probably not gonna have time for that. But today I will talk about morality and the second form of love, which is love for the family. In level 1 and 2, we only focus on the first and second form of love. Now, you will experience the extraordinary when you practice this method correctly. Trust me. I wouldn't be sitting here and really confident saying that because I really experienced extraordinary. Now, NLG has total 5 levels, 5 class levels. I'm a level 5. I did not feel the energy until I got to level 4. So if you don't feel anything, it's okay. Just be patient and keep practicing. I was one of those students that didn't feel for a long time. My mother, my friends, especially my friend, felt very early on. And I believe my mom was when she started taking her level 3. So although I didn't feel the energy until I get into level 4, at level 4, but I did have rapid improvement in my health. I didn't feel anything, but all of my health kind of like dissipated before I attained level 3. So I was a very serious student. And I think that was why I got the rapid improvements, because I really like grab it and run with it and was so serious because I was truly looking for something different than my life at that time. I was like, there has to be something more than what I was made for. So I dig and I found me. That was really amazing. I'm glad I did that. So imagine the key to connect are like check boxes, and you're checking them off, then your health rapidly improved. And if you don't have any health issues, then you would experience happiness beyond your imagination. So it's really good. You gain a lot of benefits. I will go into more of them. Um, if you have if you're already at an advanced level, then this energy is going to take you to the next level of wherever your position at current position. You gain clarity, happiness, everything in your life begin to flow smoothly. Career, relationships, different relationships could be between parents and sister, brothers, or spouse or partners, or daughter, son, or friends, or co-workers. I experience all of my relationships seem to be flow so beautifully, and it's just really amazing. In Korea, of course, I got a huge raise too, but not everybody gonna get the same thing. But this energy flows smoothly, and it will give you different benefit. And how much benefits you get depends on totally depends on you. Everyone sensory system is different, so be patient with yourself. I was very patient with myself because I didn't feel anything until level 4. My sensory system, I believe mine was pretty damaged, and it took a while to restore. My mom felt the energy very early on, and I was very jealous at the time. I keep coming to my mother and ask, "Can you explain to me and describe in details what do you mean by you feel the energy?" So my mom still remember that. Okay, beside 5 class level, we have like special programs that you can participate, and these are the special program. We have fishery, forestry, agriculture. The upper class have proved amazing results in a lot of areas. The program, we have another program assists couples to have intelligent and healthy baby. These are for the younger couple, intelligent and healthy babies. Then finally, we have the instructor program. Now, the other two I just mentioned require a level 3 energy to do it. Instructor program requires a level 5. Okay, so like I said earlier, I'm going to get into morality. A lot of us have this already, morality, right? Our ethics. But so I'm just going to throw out a few examples because I don't need to go in and explain what it means, because I think a lot of us already know what it is, and we already have pretty much, good morality. So I'm going to just throw in some example that might get us to think a little bit deeper. So, for example, if you walk behind someone and that person just drop a wallet without knowing, or maybe a couple or a few $100 land on the floor, and you're behind that person, and this person is like rushing off and leaving the area quickly, are you the type of person that would pick up those a few $100 and run after that person and say, excuse me, mister, you dropped your money? That's like solid morality, right? And this energy would really, even if we're not there yet for some reason, especially for younger people, this energy actually, I call it like polishing and cleansing. It kind of like polish me, and I can feel it every month, because there's always something that turn up for me to make an adjustment. It's almost like it would remind me on areas that I still need adjustments, and I love it. I love the fact that it let me face a certain situation so that I can really finally clean it out of my closet and say bye, release you to the universe. And then I get more solid after that. I love this energy. Okay, another example. Last year I was parking. I was parking, waiting for the road to clear so I can turn. And I was just sitting there, and this lady, she just rammed right into my car on the side. Luckily, it was not on the driver's side, but I was okay. So then I got off the car, and she also got out of the car. And then the first thing I came to her, I go, "Are you okay?" I mean, back then, I would feel like frustrated that somebody just hit me, and now I have to spend a lot of time at the body shop, make sure everything is my car can get fixed correctly. But now the first thing that came to my mind when I got out of my car, I asked her, "Are you okay?" It changed me a whole lot. Anyway, so she begged me not to call the cops, so we didn't. And she said, "I know a body shop around the corner. Can we just go there and get your car fixed?" And I go, "Okay, how about we go to the body shop that I like? It's just around the corner also." So then we took to the body shop of my choice, because I know those people well. And I came in, and we make an assessment and everything, and then we went home. Okay. And when I got home, I kind of remember the conversation I had with the guy at the body shop, and we were pointing out the damages. And then I call him. I go, earlier you told me the scratch on my wheel. I just want to let you know that scratch is already there before the accident. It's just that the accident kind of like, it might have stopped where the scratch is, or it might have made the scratch more damage. I don't know, but I have to say that the scratch was there already. And he said, "Oh, don't worry, insurance would do all of that." And then I know he's gonna be like trying to protect me and make sure the insurance is fixing everything. And then I told him, I said, I know what you're saying, but if she didn't scratch my wheel, I just don't want her insurance have to pay for that, because her premium might increase too much every month just because they have to replace the wheel for me. So then I go, "Okay, I trust you know what you're doing," and I just ended the conversation. So yeah, that's really solid morality, because I honestly feel that If she did her accident, she hit me, and the accident did not cause the wheel to scratch, she should not pay for that. Her insurance, if her insurance pay for it, then her premium might increase. I don't know, but I know that if somebody did not do any that if she didn't do that damage, she should not be reliable for that damage. So to me, that is really solid morality. Morality is really important in this method. I'll give one more example, and then I'll move on with other things. So I came pick my son up after school, and he was playing on the swing at school. He was swinging really high, and there were lights hanging from tree to trees, and I don't know if he grabbed the string of the lights, or he might have accidentally get tangled into it. But as he swing down, pull the string drop on the floor, and all the light bulbs were broken on the ground. So I thought to myself, uh-oh, look around. It was late, and there's no more school staff around for me to report the incident. The school office closed, and only a few of the boys running around, just like my son. So I told my son, tomorrow when I take you to school, we have to go 10 minutes early. And then he go, why, Mom? I said, well, we have to go into the office 10 minutes early before your class starts to report this incident. And we have to go early just in case, other kids might get hurt from the light bulbs. And I already put like cones around it to make sure people are aware of, broken glasses there. So I went to the office, and I let my son explain the whole incident. So I want him to really be responsible, accountable, and explain it himself. That's a good training for any little boy. He's 13. And he apologized and explained. And then when he was done, I told Miss Jody, the person that worked at the front desk, I said, any damages, the expenses of the damages, you have my number. Just call me and I'll pay for that. See, right there, I taught my son to do the right thing, right? Even though no one saw what happened and nobody gonna know, but we are going to do it right. And that's solid, and that is how we should teach our children. And if we teach them the solid ethic, or we choose the right thing to do and have compassion and love, then their life is going to be really smooth. They're not going to get, into a lot of wrong guidance. But it's really hard sometimes to you teach that at home. But when my son leaves and go outside of my home, he had peer pressure, and he had a lot of, wrong attitude out there. So sometimes it can be hard. But what I do in level 3, I believe, or maybe level 2, we have a formula that we can send energy to our family, encouraging energy on a lot of good stuff. So when I send my son energy every day, encouraging formula that I use, I see results. When I compare him to kid his age, he's very different ever since I sent him the energy. And even the parents of other kids ask me, they go, how do you get William to do that, to say that? And I go, well, I didn't make him. This is how he is. So they are very curious too, the other parents. Okay, so that's morality. Morality is just really important. Now, if we go on a trail for a walk and we see a sharp object, would we move it to the side? Because we know that if we leave it there, someone can get on the trail and maybe not as fast as us or as young as us, or a kid maybe get hurt. So do we remove the object without hurting ourselves, or we just gonna ignore and keep going and that object might end up hurting someone? Those are the kind of things. Or maybe it hurt an animal. If it's not human, it can be an animal. So one time I saw, I don't know who litter, but they ate the food and then they just throw it on the sidewalk, and the food spoil, and it's just like, I'm sure it's really a lot of bacteria. And I was thinking of the wild animal. If they eat that food, they're gonna be really sick. And I didn't have anything, a gloves to pick it up, but I use a napkin and I just pick it up and I just go to the next trash can that had a lid, which is nearby, and I threw it in. I mean, some wild animal can eat some food like that the human were irresponsible just tossed it, right? So that's something like that. The more we care, the more we do things like that, the more we're gonna get connected with this energy. Okay, so I am going into the frequency +1 -1 now that I promised yesterday that I'm gonna do it today. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. I'm gonna show you the screen of +1 -1. Okay, that is the +1 -1 frequency right there. Okay. This frequency of a person who resonates, who vibrate with the unconditional love of the Creator. When you can maintain this +1 -1 frequency, you vibrate with the unconditional love of the Creator. This loving energy is continuously shared with us, flowing from the Creator to support, uplift, and connect us all. Be mindful of, if you want to maintain this +1 -1 to get strong connection, be mindful of your thoughts, emotions, actions throughout the day. Be mindful about that. Act from a place of kindness, patience, unconditional love toward yourself, especially, and of course, to others. Maintaining the +1 -1 frequency is important because it helps you stay connected to the energy of love, which support self-healing, clarity, inner peace. That inner peace is really amazing. It is a peaceful state of mind frequency. It is the only language that you can connect fully with the outer space energy. It is aligned with the broadcast frequency. Think of this frequency as a Wi-Fi perimeter, if you would. So think of it as a Wi-Fi perimeter on your computer. When you step outside the perimeter, you have no internet, no connection on your computer. Unless your computer is within the perimeter, then you get the Wi-Fi and then you can operate your computer. Like if you go to a friend's house and you take your computer, you need their Wi-Fi, or to a hotel. But if you step outside the Wi-Fi perimeter, there's no internet, no connection. So think of it like that. Because when you cannot maintain the +1, -1 frequency, you have no connection. It's very limited. We only receive the energy that is coming down to us, but without us know how to connect more fully and real strong. So it would be really limited if we cannot maintain this frequency. So how do we get the Wi-Fi? We stay within the perimeter of this frequency. So you may ask, what is +1 then? +1 is easier to do than -1. It's like +1 is like daily gratitude, compassion. So for me, I wake up every day and I already say my gratitude for that morning. Something as simple as, thank God I can breathe without feel painful in my lungs. Thank goodness I have a soft bed. Thank you, I have running water. Those kind of things, like gratitude. It's important that we say it every day. Even on the little thing, wake up and I already think that. And I smile. And then that's how I start my day, very positive. I would encourage that. What is -1 then? -1 is harder to really get rid of. It's hatred, fear, worry, jealousy, blaming, judging, label, stereotype, insecurity, and ready to fight attitude. That is -1. So +1, -1, those are the frequency that we must maintain. And +1 to me is a lot easier, but -1, that's really hard because we've been conditioned to hate easily, to fear easily, to worry easily, and if somebody is wealthier than us or smarter or something, if we're lucky. If we're lucky, we don't feel the jealousy, but there's a lot of people out there they feel jealous, So we've been conditioned to really have the wrong attitude in life. Okay, we were taught to chase material, status, title, and it's messed up everyone. It's just what we pay with that is the price we pay is our health and stress and not happy. Okay, so the -1 is much harder to do. When someone is being unfair, mean, let me, I think we don't need to see this anymore. So I'm going to close that down so you can see me better. Okay. I like to speak where you can see me. It's more interactive than speaking using the screen. When someone is being unfair, mean, abusive to us, we don't have to stay and take the abuse. We really don't. Okay, that's another way that we love ourselves properly, right? We make arrangements to ensure that we have freedom, wholeness, because we deserve peace. That's how we love ourselves, and we love the other person too. If we don't get along with the other person, it's better for the other person not to have us in their life, right? But when you make arrangement to leave, in your mind, don't see it as a bad experience. Exit it fairly peacefully as possible. But think of this instead. Well, this obstacle, this negative experience, what does it teach me? It teaches us many valuable lessons. So instead of feel self-pity or frustrated, ask, what is this experience teaching me? So maybe you can transcend above the problem and figure out what is come to me because it want me to fix something about myself. And when you think about stuff like that, you really couldn't really hate a whole hatred or blaming the other person. So we just leave without judging, blaming or labeling. That's we're gonna use our energy in better areas. We're not gonna waste our energy in those go nowhere area. If we use our energy in those areas, what good does it bring us? Nothing. It's a waste of energy. Also, another way to look at it is, are we going to be accountable? Will we the one who allow the connection with that person? Yeah, we did. We have to be accountable. We were the one who allowed that person into our lives. So we have to be really accountable. We cannot just blame other people and not being accountable. This is not, penalizing ourselves. This is not the point here. But it's simply recognize, understand, not everything works out the way we want. So release it to the universe. I love doing that. I release a lot of things to the universe. Sometimes I write the stuff that I need to release down on a piece of paper. Sometimes I just like, when I'm done writing, I just crumble it up into a ball and boom, into the trash can. Or sometimes if I have a lighter, I go, bye, I burn it, release it to the universe. I love doing that because after that, I'm one step more solid. Okay, so we just accept whatever unpleasant stuff that came. We just take care of it, accept it, and make peace with it. We are human with real emotions. So the key is to recognize when we're not within our perimeter of plus one, minus one. When we recognize that, we make adjustment as soon as possible. We find our balance. Trust me, it gets easier with more activations and doing the formula every day. You're feeding your cells energy. They get smart. They gain intelligence when you do that. And over time, like I said earlier, life flows so much easier after a while. Can you use this method? And it's going to help you a great deal. You just have to, another way to love yourself is patient with yourself. Also, with anything in life, if we want something, we got to work hard at it. If we want something to be successful and we put in, half of what we're supposed to do, then we're not going to get that achievement. So we want something, we just have to work to get it. And this one, for me, has been one of the very easy thing compared to many things I did in the past. It's easy compared to a lot of things I did when I was young. Yet it gave me the best result, the best reward, the best amazing compared to all the other thing that I did. So to me, this is a win-win. So this energy give you clarity, wisdom, understand the underlying problem in our situation we encounter. This is very true and clear. The clarity that I get, it was very clear. It worked for me really well. I wish I can go into multiple examples of that, but my example usually is a bit long. It's like a story, how I see the clarity, how I can come up with solution for a friend. So I'm not going to go through that. We're not going to have enough time. But over time, you can bring your equilibrium back faster. The equilibrium that finding your balance, you can bring it back faster as time goes by. Can you have more energy in you, more efficient, more effective than when you first started? This energy is very sophisticated. It supports the superior evolution of consciousness. It's just really amazing. You can tell that I really like this, right? Okay, so we are going to read a little bit about, I'm going to show you a screen that we are going to do the stem cell stimulation, okay? We're going to read a little bit about it, and then we are going to do the activation soon. I might do activation before the viewer come in to receive the daily transmission. Let's see how we goes with the class material, and then I'll decide on that, because I don't want class to go over like yesterday. I apologize. This book right here, The Common Denominator, is in English, and Mr. Lee, the founder, wrote it. If you want this book, it's available on Amazon. You can replay this recording, this class, and see this name again. Okay, the name of the book if you're interested. I just want to mention this quickly. I said it yesterday. So, the chicken would sit on the eggs the right amount of time, where the egg is just the right amount of time, not sit too long or sit less, not enough time, the egg won't hatch. Same thing, compare this analogy to doing formula. Please do not change anything in the formula. Let me say that again. Do not change anything in the formula. Do not combine it with other method that you use as directing energy. You can do other energy methods if you want to, but make sure you keep them separate. Please do not combine. It will do more harm to you than good. So don't change anything when it comes to the wording or the time or the way it is. Just make sure you follow exactly what it says. Okay, so this one right here, energy stem cell stimulation. Energy brings the energy source down to the central nervous system, including the brain, the spine, all the way down to the coccyx. The coccyx is the bone at the end of the spine. Okay, see, right now when I just say coccyx and thinking of that bone at the end of my spine, it's already warm up. This how, when you have enough energy in your system, your cell is very smart, extremely intelligent. You don't need to focus much for it to listen to you. This is why I love energy so much. I feel like I have superpower, which I'm not, but it feels like that because when you can think of something and you can feel it and you go, "Whoa, is that am I Superman?" Just kidding. Okay, transfer the energy source to the nervous system and entire body instantly. Affects 100% of stem cell in our body to help our body develop. You might want to know what does that mean, right? I'm sure it has a lot of areas, but for me, so after 1-2 decades pass, my hairline start to not receding, but it start to move back a tiny bit, and I would notice compared to when I was in high school or college. But now my hairline is actually I start seeing them growing back. So yeah, hair is getting I'm getting my hair back. So I really like it. There's a formula in the upper level classes. It's called beautify formula. And there's so many formula that can fix a lot of things for us. Skin, hair, waistline, thigh. I mean, there's a lot of formulas if we wish to practice them. I don't have time, so I don't practice any of them except only I feel really important formula, which is return to youth and self-healing and a couple more that I really like. But I don't practice all the beautify formula. As a matter of fact, I don't practice any um, beautify formula. But for some reason, my hair's still growing back. I think it's because I practice the return to youth formula, or simply maybe because I carry this energy for a while now. So maybe that's what it means. Support physical health, intelligence, that's for sure. Support superior evolution. Not sure what it say. Of awareness, I think. Okay, consciousness. Yeah, support the superior evolution of consciousness. Has to be. Okay, so with that, we're gonna go to the next slide. The Cosmic Divide Light logo. I'm going to say something quickly about that because that is also very important. This one right here. The source of energy supports the development of humanity for an unlimited period. Unlimited period. And enough for all living things on earth to flourish. So don't worry about it's not enough for people. You can share this knowledge. It would be enough for everyone. It contains a code to unlock new knowledge, to access the infinite energy source of the universe. Now, this is the current version of this logo. The previous versions look different than this one. In the center circle was different, not the white circle like this. In level 3 class, we will go over the process of unlocking of each version to receive the superior energy. We're going to do that in level 3. So you have a better understanding. The higher level you go, the more you really gonna get like a really good picture of energy, and that's gonna benefit you really well. Also, learn how in level 3 we learn how to lessen instead of adding more of the karmic consequences on the spiritual side. We are not going to go into spiritual until you go into the upper level. The reason is because right now, a lot of you have not felt the energy. So it's hard for you to grab the concept. But as soon as you experience extraordinary blessing, and you carry the energy, then it's so much easier for you to grab the concept of energy much higher. And it had to do with on the spiritual side. So the higher level, the more we're going to go into understanding the whole cycle of everything. Okay. What time is it? Let me see. It's we have to let everyone taking a break now. I'm sorry. I will try. I tried to do activation stem cell before the healing, but I believe we have only 3 minutes left before I can start the daily live stream. So I think I am going to. I'm going to let you guys take a break and then come back right at 7:30. Okay, because I have to get ready to do the daily live stream. Every day, twice a day, in the morning, and this time, people from it could be from any country, but we are the USA representative that we responsible for sending the healing energy for the United States. But we don't mind if other countries are receiving the energy, because we also have representatives that are from other countries. 13 representatives from 13 different countries are sending energy out every day. So I belong to the US group. I have 2 teammates that doing it with me. So that's why I have to get ready for that. So take a break. I'll see you back at 7:30. Okay?
Energy disclaimers. With the evidence-based benefits from the energy method demonstrated by thousands of cases where patients' health has improved and self-healed after implementing the stem cell stimulation formula, Energy would like to share the following message to the global community. The energy practitioner community is growing and expanding to over 65 countries globally. Currently, the energy method is being taught in English, Vietnamese, French, German, Mandarin, Swedish, Spanish, and many other languages. Energy is a self-healing method guided by knowledge from the universe, which instructs students to raise their moral ethics and practice the 5 forms of love to enhance intelligence, comprehension, moral qualities, and elevate various professions for the betterment of life. Energy does not participate in any religion or political institution of any country. Energy is a legal non-profit organization in the United States with tax code 92-249-3490. Energy encourages practitioners to demonstrate love for their country and global community by fulfilling their social responsibilities and showing friendliness among people. Energy is a self-healing and a supplementary method for those who are undergoing Western and Eastern medical treatments. In light of the numerous accomplishments demonstrated by energy, we extend a global invitation to all scientific councils to undertake a comprehensive review, conduct research, and assess the effectiveness of energy. Energy is not a religion, nor it is a place for organizing spiritual activities or worship. Energy does not advise or urge students to abandon or join any religious beliefs. Energy supports the enhancement of human intelligence to create numerous jobs for eradicating poverty, building happiness, and promoting prosperity. The content and teaching of energy are solely for education purposes and do not substitute for professional medical advice or counseling.
Hiện nay với giá trị thực tế của bộ môn NLG đã thể hiện qua hàng trăm ngàn trường hợp bệnh nhân được cải thiện và chữa lành về sức khỏe sau khi thực hiện các công thức kích thích tế bào gốc. NLG xin gửi đến cộng đồng toàn cầu những thông tin như sau. Cộng đồng học viên thực tập bộ môn NLG đang ngày càng phát triển và đã lan tỏa đến trên 65 quốc gia trên toàn thế giới. NLG đang được giảng dạy bằng ngôn ngữ tiếng Việt, tiếng Anh, tiếng Pháp, tiếng Đức, tiếng phổ thông, tiếng Thụy Điển, tiếng Tây Ban Nha và còn nhiều ngôn ngữ khác nữa. NLG là một phương pháp với kiến thức từ vũ trụ không gian, hướng dẫn học viên thực hành nâng cấp giá trị phẩm chất đạo đức, 5 yếu tố tình thương, để nâng cao trí tuệ hiểu biết minh định phẩm chất đạo lý, phát triển mọi ngành nghề, mang lợi lạc vào sự sống. NLG không tham gia vào bất cứ hình thức thể chế chính trị đạo giáo của bất kỳ quốc gia nào. NLG là tổ chức phi lợi nhuận, sinh hoạt hợp pháp tại đất nước Hoa Kỳ, với mã số thuế 9224934490. NLG khuyến khích học viên thể hiện tình yêu thương, lối sống có trách nhiệm với Tổ quốc, với cộng đồng thế giới, thể hiện tình thương, sự thân thiện giữa con người với con người. NLG là phương pháp bổ trợ cho những ai đang được điều trị bằng Tây y và Đông y. Với những thành quả đạt được trong bộ môn NLG, chúng tôi mời gọi tất cả các hội đồng y khoa khoa học trên toàn thế giới cùng tham khảo nghiên cứu đánh giá những hiệu quả NLG đã đạt được. NLG không phải là một tôn giáo, càng không phải là nơi tổ chức các sinh hoạt tâm linh thờ cúng. NLG không tư vấn, khuyên bảo học viên phải từ bỏ hoặc gia nhập bất kỳ tín ngưỡng nào. NLG hỗ trợ nâng cao trí tuệ cho loài người, tạo nhiều việc làm để xóa bỏ đói nghèo, kiến tạo hạnh phúc và phát triển thịnh vượng. Nội dung và việc giảng dạy NLG chỉ dành cho mục đích giáo dục tinh thần và không thay thế cho tư vấn hoặc lời khuyên chuyên nghiệp của y tế.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our NLG live stream. We would like to send the NLG energy to our beloved audience. When we say start, please look into the middle of the transmitter's forehead and imagine you are receiving energy into your forehead. Just relax and let this loving energy absorb through your body until a transmitter says done.
Trong sự kiện hợp nhất tình thương kiến tạo hạnh phúc của NLG, mời quý cô bác anh chị cùng đón nhận nguồn năng lượng an lành. Khi người truyền nói bắt đầu, quý cô bác anh chị nhìn vào trán của người truyền. Hình dung nhận năng lượng từ trán của người truyền vào trán của quý cô bác anh chị và để năng lượng tự lan tỏa cho đến khi người truyền thông báo hết giờ.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our daily live stream. I hope everyone is having a good day. And we are going to transmit the cosmic energy right now. So please take a deep breath, sit back, relax, and receive the cosmic energy. We are going to start now. Bắt đầu. That's it for this evening. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Have a beautiful evening, everyone. Bye bye. For those of you taking my class, please stay. We still have to do stem cell activation. We are going to finish up. I'll do one formula practice with you, and then I'm gonna go over like 2 more formulas. So we're gonna have 3 formulas by the end of class today. And those are the formulas that you are going to practice daily if you can until you go to level 2, which is same time on July the 29th of this month. Okay, so let's get on with our class. I'm going to check the chat section real quick because I want to know if any of you have any questions. You can share your experience on practicing formula or any feedback that would make the class better. You're welcome to drop it in here in the chat section, or if you want it to be privately discussed, you can send it to my email. And I will post my email at the end of the class, okay? Or I can do it quickly right now, just in case I forget. So let me share that quickly, okay? So here we go. Okay, so that's my email right there. You can direct your inquiries, questions to the email address below. It is nlghouston13@gmail.com. Okay. You can also replay this class to see this again. So I'm not going to leave it up there long because we need to get moving because we are going to be running out of time. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do stem cell activation. It's going to be for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And you're going to be getting the activated down your spine, the stem cell, but from energy from the outer space. So it's really amazing. Okay, so let me remind again, activation has to be live, meaning in real time and not from a past recording. It doesn't work if you receive it from a past recording. It has to be live in real time. I'm going to play a video for you on how to receive the stem cell activation. It's going to be different than the way you received yesterday for the brain cell activation. Okay, now while receiving this activation, my eyes will be closed. Let me repeat that because I know some other participant actually closed their eyes yesterday. That's me. My eyes are closed. Your eyes are open and you'll be looking at my forehead. So right now, could you please put your phone on silence because you can't afford any distraction for 1 minute and 30 seconds. You really need peace and no distraction to get the activation. Okay? Your eyes are open and you are looking at my forehead to receive the energy. So stay focused. And if you get out of focus, just remind yourself that you are receiving energy from my forehead. Just take yourself back. Now, the best way to receive this energy is think of something peaceful. The peaceful mind would help you receive this energy really well. Think of somebody you love, a child, mother, dad, spouse, anybody, right? Or your lovely dog, your cat, anything, or a place that you visit on your vacation and you love it so much. Okay, so I'm going to play the video now for you to follow the direction to receive the energy. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, here we go. Stem cell activation. Energy going from my forehead to your forehead into your brain 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then after that, continue to send the energy down the entire spine all the way to the coccyx until the alarm rings. Okay, I'm going to play that again because we have to really make sure we do it right. Okay? Stem cell activation. Energy going from my forehead to your forehead into your brain 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then after that, continue to send the energy down the entire spine all the way to the coccyx until the alarm rings. Okay, so the first 3 times it's from my forehead into your forehead and brain, right? And then after that, you just carry the energy from my forehead to your forehead, down into your spine, all the way to the coccyx, okay? So I know there was confusion yesterday on activation. So I really want everybody to really get this one, okay? The coccyx is the bone at the end of the spine. So just keep the whole spine warm. Some of you will feel the warmness. That wasn't the case for me, but doesn't mean you don't feel the warmness. If you feel the warmness, don't be alarmed. Just focus. Don't focus too much on, the excitement. Just focus on getting the energy. I'm gonna do one more time because this video is really quick. Okay, because I have to reactivate some students yesterday. So let's show it again. Stem cell activation. Energy going from my forehead to your forehead into your brain 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then after that, continue to send the energy down the entire spine all the way to the coccyx until the alarm rings. Okay, I think we're good. So please take a deep breath, sit back, relax. And when you see me close my eyes, that's when I start. Your eyes are open, looking at my forehead. My eye will be closed. So I'm going to do that. Now, when you see my eye closed, we start, okay? Okay, that was really good. Congratulations, you just has completed level 1, NLG level 1. Okay, now we are going to do one formula together. Okay, before we dismiss class, we are going to do this formula together. This is the formula that you're gonna do, the stem cell activate stimulation. You're gonna do this and the self-healing formula. You can do both. Daily would be great. If not, at least one of them. And if you skip a day or 2 or 3, that's fine. You just have to pick up and do it. But I would recommend daily because I was a very serious student. I tried to do it daily. Unless it's like a truly emergency, then I would skip it. Okay, so I'm going to look at the formula real quick and show you the formula. Okay, this one is the stem cell stimulation formula. Different than yesterday formula, everyone. Please throw away yesterday formula. It's the brain cell. We don't need that anymore. We only need to awaken our brain one time. But the stem cell, we need to work on it, every day. Because the stem cell is the one that regenerate and help everything. And when we activate or sending energy to our stem cell, we're actually using our brain to do everything. So the brain get the benefit just like the stem cell. That's why we don't need to do a separate just for the brain, okay? Okay, so we're gonna do this together, but I'm gonna go over before I play the video for you to listen and follow along. We see cosmic divide light, new era, energy level 1 frequency band is level 1 frequency band. Later on July 29, when you take my class, level 2, it will change to level 2 frequency band. Okay, so you're gonna use this formula until the 29th. We see cosmic divide light, new era, energy level 1 frequency band, stem cell stimulation frequency. Recite this silently when you do it at home. We see energy into the brain 3 times. We see the first time, that will take 3 to 5 seconds to receive that, okay? And then receive the second time, also take about 3 to 5 seconds. Third time, 3 to 5 seconds. And step 3, send energy from the brain into the ERC. The ERC is the area in the back of your neck. Okay, you're gonna send it the first time, send the second time, send the third time, just like in step 2, from the brain into the ERC. Okay, but 3 times like step 2, 3 to 5 seconds each time. Step 4, continuously sending energy from the ERC down to the entire spine, to the coccyx, the very end of the tailbone, okay? Duration, I assume that everybody in my class here is above 18. So we're gonna do 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but if you have your children sitting next to you, then you have to really follow this duration for your child, okay? When practicing any formula, please keep your eyes open and direct energy accordingly. I usually look down on the floor, so it won't be too much distraction. Or sometimes I look at the wall, the blank wall. So that's something that you can do whichever way works for you. Then I am going to play the video now, okay? And we're gonna do it. So when you listen to the video, make sure you listen in the way like you seriously read it, okay?
Practice session. Practice session for stem cell stimulation frequency. Practice session for.
Okay, so everybody ready to do this? I'm gonna play it now and you're gonna follow along, okay? And do it.
Stem cell stimulation frequency. Timer 5 minutes and 30 seconds for participant above 18 years old. Step 1. Recite silently once. Receive Cosmic Divine New Era NOG Level 1 frequency band. Stem cell stimulation frequency. Step 2. Receive energy into the brain. Receive first time. Receive second time. Receive third time. Step 3. Send energy from the brain into the ERC. Send first time. Send second time. Send third time. Step 4. Continuously sending energy from the ERC down the entire spine to the coccyx. Continuously support the energy, maintain the warmth for the entire spine to stimulate stem cells until alarm rings. Okay, and time's up.
Okay, we are I'm just going to walk you real quick on the formulas, the other two formulas, and then we'll dismiss class. There is somebody coming in. Okay. All right. Okay, so you might feel pain before you feel better. Because let me do an analogy. Let's just say you go into a surgery room, right? The doctor would fix you, and then you go home, you heal from that. But in the end, a month later, you actually feel better than before you go into the surgery. But when you go into the surgery room and the doctor fix you, it can be painful. So same thing here, the energy come in and fix you, and you might feel more pain because it fixes you at the cellular level. Cellular level fixing is serious. So you might feel more extra pain, but keep doing the formula and it's gonna get better. Because that's something I experienced too. Not so bad, but a little bit of that. Okay, and I just want to say it's 8:08. I'm sorry, I went over 8 minutes. I just want to say congratulations. You just completed level 1. Now I have I'm going to send out the formula for the people that register with me. I have the emails. I will do that. If you have any questions, please play back and see my email if you want to do any question. If you want to go into higher class, you have to create an account on our website. So it's going to take me 1 minute to show you how to create an account on the website. I can go quickly, and then you can replay this recording and do it. Okay, so I don't need to go slow because you can replay. So let me show you real quick how to create the, here we go. So this is our website. Make it big for me. I like everything big. Okay. Okay, so it's nlgsource.com. nlgsource.com. When you type that in, it should take you to this page. And you see 3 bars on the top left here. 1, 2, 3 bars on the top corner left. Click on those 3 bars. Okay, if you click on those 3 bars, it should take you to this page. And then you click on this right here. It says account. Click on account. And then you click on sign up. After that, to complete the account, you have to go to your email. So whatever email that you provide when you go through the steps, make sure you can log in that email before you give that email out. Okay, because it's going to need you to go back to your email and you're going to click on the link they send to your email to activate your account. If you don't go to email and activate your account, then your account is not open and not activated. Okay, if you don't see it in your inbox, you can check your spam or junk folder if you don't see an email from us. This is our YouTube. Please subscribe. Click on that subscribe button. We would appreciate it. And then click on that bell to get notification. If you're interested in getting the energy transmission, the wellness energy every US every evening, we do that in the morning too, but it's early in the morning. But if you want to receive the energy, then click on that bell so you get notification every time we go live. And when you receive the energy in the evening, make sure when you do your formula, it has to be 6 hours before you receive our energy. Okay, if you do your formula, it has to be 6 hours before you receive our energy at 7:30 Central US time. Okay. This is Facebook. We can click on these 3 dots right here on the lower left corner, which is me. I'm hiding that right now, but there should be a 3 dots where I am standing right here. Lower right corner, lower right. Click on that. And then click on follow. We also, when we go live to transmit energy, it's also live on Facebook, not just YouTube, Facebook. So if you don't like watching on YouTube, you can follow us and watch on our Facebook. And that's it. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to class today. I hope to see you all in level 2. Any question, just please send me that email. And have a beautiful night. And I hope you're going to have a wonderful time practicing those formulas. Okay? All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you.